Hi, so this is Teresa Pesh, and I was going to talk with you a little bit about what happened this past Tuesday, June 7th, 2022, for the primary elections in Minnehaha County, South Dakota, which I'm sure happened all across the state. If you know anything about your county government, your state government, and the legislature, the statutes, the laws, is you would think too that this happened all across the state. I'm just going to go over a few things that happened in Minnehaha County that we know of offhand. Always feel free to go on sdcanvassing.com. It is a bipartisan website about elections, and it discusses, or it has information about the state, the county, state, and of course nationwide elections that are going on. And as I said, it's a bipartisan issues. So some of the things that happened in Minnehaha County is that registered voters, or people that thought they were registered voters, went to vote and they were told they could not because they were marked down as NPA, so no party affiliation. I was told two different things by one person in legislature and another person at the Secretary of State office. Two different reasons why this may have happened. One could be a computer glitch. Another had to do with people renewing and marking a box on their driver license renewal about party affiliation. We'll get back to you on correct and current information on that on another video. Other things that went wrong, specifically, it may be because poll workers in Minnehaha County were trained less than 2 hours in formal training. And this may be one of the reasons that people were given the wrong ballots. Specifically, I have right here, for Minnehaha, wrong precinct ballots were given, and wrong precinct stamps were on precincts 3-11 and 3-12. The stamp validates the ballots. So the wrong stamps were on those ballots for those precincts, 3-11, 3-12. And Kate Ware, who is the election coordinator for Minnehaha County, said it was a poll worker error. A poll worker error. Imagine somebody that gets trained less than 2 hours and it's their error. She didn't blame it on herself or the other supervisors who just in the last 6 months got a 5% raise. Yeah, county workers got a 5% raise. That includes people that run the elections. And they're going to blame the wrong stamp and the wrong ballots given to voters on the poll workers who were only trained less than 2 hours. Doesn't make much sense, I know. Okay, let's move on. All right, there were a few precincts, I don't have them right offhand. There were a few precincts that the ballot boxes, there were 2 ballot boxes, one for each precinct at a particular polling place, but only one ballot box was used. So 2 precincts ballots went into one box. Not good. And it was said to me that actually in at least one of the precincts, the poll workers opened the ballot box to separate one precinct from another. Big no-no. I will get back to you on which precinct that was. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. City of Hartford. At District 25, the wrong ballots, this was in the morning, the wrong ballots were handed to at least the first 20 voters, and they were told at the time they could not re-vote. That has to do with some kind of state law why people cannot re-vote. And let's see, what else do we have here? There is more. Valley Springs again, incorrect ballots, wrong district. As people were looking to vote for District 2, candidates were given ballots for District 25. And they were not allowed to re-vote at that time. That is also one of the Valley Springs area was also one of the new redistricting areas. So Ben Kite, the current auditor of Minnehaha County, who did get voted out by Leah Anderson, he was stating it was because the legislatures, and they did, they handed in the redistricting information, I believe it was November, and then he had to, in his office had to rush it through in January. You would know this if you went to the county commissioners meeting, like I did, and a few others. So he had to do a rush job, which is no excuse for not getting the correct ballots in the correct district, but that's his excuse. And that's also stated on the Argus Leader newspaper as of today. Let's see, what else do we have? We also have, Linwood and Valley Springs, the poll workers admitted to choosing not to follow the rule of checking photo ID before handing people their ballot. So these are poll workers who are refusing to actually follow the law. That's interesting. And I think that is all I have for right now. Thank you for listening. And as I said, if you have any questions, you know what? I'm going to leave my text because I'm not tech savvy. So I'm going to leave my text number. You could always text me and or go to sdcanvassing.com. Okay, and I'll leave my text number under my video information. All right, thank you all, legal voters. See you soon.